Hey there. You rang. Hmm. Why are you panicking? You know who I am. You're the one that called for me. Oh, don't act like that. Nothing worse than coming invited to a party and then everyone acting like you weren't invited to begin with. You called me here because you got lonely. It's so close to Christmas, and yet you're spending it alone. So you thought you would call me up, hit up my line. But now that I'm here, what's your goal? It's not going to go the way you think. What? I think you've been watching too many SFW role plays. Look at you. It's a little pathetic. No, I'm just here to keep you company. Well, I guess you could say I'm merciful. You wouldn't be anything more than a snack for me, anyways. Your soul, I mean. Yeah, I know. You assume that the lonelier you are, the more tasty your soul would be to me. But not in this case. Not for me, at least. I'm a different breed of incubi. So, you can chill out. I'll just keep you company. You want a refund? You don't get those here. You still made a deal with a demon. Oh, yes, you did. You performed the seal, the ritual, the contract. When you wrote these goofy ass little signs on the ground. You got all the candles arranged, and you performed the seance. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Besides, why are you so eager to throw your afterlife away? For a night of passion. That's not what you want. You want something to cure the loneliness. Someone to cure the loneliness. And you were hoping that would be me. But this won't be how you expected. Like I've told you. You'll be alright. I mean that both in the sense that you'll get over it. And that after tonight, you will be better. You need to learn to appreciate your life. So I'll try and help you. And if it ends up not being enough, you can call me back. And I'll just take your life on the spot. Just kidding. Or am I? You can continue laying down. Here. I'll stroke your hair. Give you the warmth of another person. So, you feel lonely because it's almost Christmas and you've hardly anyone, if anyone, to share it with. Is that right? You're too eager for validation from others. Shh. Don't argue. That's not why I'm here. You need to work on accepting yourself. In the end, the only person you will ever 100% know is yourself. So why waste so much time needing the approval of someone else, the comfort of someone else, before you're even comfortable with yourself, being alone with yourself? It's not a bad thing. I understand. It's scary. But think about all the people who feel the same. If these people don't love themselves, how can you expect them to love you? And the same for you to them. If you don't love yourself, at the very least, accept yourself. How can you expect them to love and accept you? But if you know how to love yourself, how to accept yourself, how to accept just being with yourself, then you will understand how to give that to somebody else. It can be a two-way street, because when you provide that to someone, they can respond with that same energy and give you that feeling that you once craved. But now that you both love yourselves, you're able to give that energy to the other person. That love is amplified. And this goes beyond romance. Love is more than that. Acceptance is more than that. And you need to learn that. But you'll get there. So don't cave in to the loneliness. Not every demon is as understanding as I am. The next one you call, be it me or another, the next one you call likely won't be as understanding as I've been. So, promise me that you'll work on accepting yourself so that when you're alone, you don't feel alone. Say it. Say, I promise. Good. I'm holding you to that. If you call me again, and you're like this, I will just eat your soul on the spot. And that is a promise. Do demons get lonely? No. Not one bit. I don't, at least. Because I accept who I am, and I accept what I am, and I just don't feel normal human emotions. Wasn't I once human? Who knows? I certainly don't, and I don't care. The past doesn't define who I am now. Only the present does. What about the future? Fuck it. Lying in wait, full of anxiety and anticipation of what's to come, is pointless. Because you're just letting the present become the past. And then when you finally look behind you, you realize that you let those moments go to waste, preparing yourself for future ones. Life is not infinite, so quit wasting it. Quit thinking about the could have beens, the should have beens, the could be's and the should be's, and focus on the right now. I've seen it time and time again. People call on crossroad demons just to guarantee something like a job promotion that they were already going to get. To change something in the past or undo it, only to find out it was pointless. There are people so engrossed in the past that they try to destroy the future. And people so engrossed in the future that they try to erase the past. And then there are those who focus on the present and make the most out of their life. Which of those will you be? That's up to you. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some dashing vampire lord that will help you on your journey. You don't understand what I'm referencing. That's alright. I didn't expect you to. I don't make jokes for you. I make them for me. And that's something else. Quit trying to please others. It's different when it's someone you're actually close to. But when it's everybody you meet, or people that when you think deep down, you know you don't give a shit about them, quit worrying about it. Please yourself first. Find things that make you happy. Be what and who makes you happy. Because if you put all that energy into making somebody else happy, just so they look at you favorably, then you have done yourself a disservice. Therefore, creating the byproduct of loneliness within. This all ties back together. Every second of your life that you waste focusing on others that are not important, things that already happened or that haven't happened, when it's not important at the moment. And then, where does that leave you? Where does that lead you? It leads you right down the path of self-loathing, which then widens that hole of loneliness in your heart. It furthers that inability to love and accept yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Good. Remember, you promised me. I'm holding you to that. Shh. It's time to go to sleep. I'll do you a favor and get rid of all this summoning shit. You'll wake up and it'll be like I was never here. Like a dream. But you'll make that dream where you promised a reality. Do you hear me? You owe it to yourself. That's right. So sleep